Hey there, welcome. I'm Marina Ormes, and this is the Astro Vibe for Saturday, August 6th. We're talking about why the story you tell matters, and the moon is going into Sagittarius. Sagittarius brings the energy of travel, of exploration, but also of how we tell stories, how we make meaning, how we integrate and synthesize information. And so when you get on a plane or go to a new place, you have experiences, right? You get outside your bubble. You go to new places. You have experiences that, in theory or reality, are going to shake something loose inside of you, are going to stimulate new thoughts, new ideas, new feelings, new perspectives that you didn't have before, that you couldn't see before when you were inside your bubble. So Sagittarius energy is about how we make meaning of those experiences, how we take the journey or the process that we've been going through, the information, the data we've been collecting, and how we put that into some sort of result or conclusion. And so that's why Sagittarius is about higher education. It's about philosophy, teaching, the way that we take ideas and share them as truth. Religion is another one. And so how we tell the story of what has been happening, of what our hearts have discovered, what our minds have learned, how we tell that story and how we reach that conclusion, and what is the meaning, the message, the way that we are conveying what it is we have learned and discovered. And so as we can see in politics in the world, it's all about the message. It's all about the narrative and who is shaping that narrative and how they are doing that. And it's a fine art to be able to take information and package and present it in a way that can get your point across and accomplish the goals that you have. So bringing it back to your everyday life, we of course have that same thing going on. How are you telling the story of what's been going on? How are you, what kind of words are you using? And we're thinking about things in our lives, things in our minds. What is it that you're telling yourself about what happened? And like, is that the best way to be telling that story? Are there some different words you could use? Is there a different narrative you could tell? Something that is more positive, that can capture the not just the possible bad things that could happen as a result of what you've been through, but what about telling about the good things that could happen? What about telling that story in a way that says, yeah, we had these challenges, we've had these things that we've had to go through, or things that have happened. Here's what we're making that into. Here's what we're doing with that. Here's where we're going to take it next. Here is how we're going to shift our perspective or our approach or a way of thinking about it. So if you can do that for yourself, and the stories that you have going on in your head, which might seem minor in the big picture of things, but are truly important for your life at least, and certainly for the way that you can make a difference for others around you. Because when you're being your best self, you make more of a positive difference for those around you. Makes you more able to be present, more able to be kind, more able to be creative, feel happy, joyful, connected, all those good things that we want. So look at the stories you're telling in your mind about what's been going on, or what kind of what are the limitations versus the possibilities, and shifting a little more toward the possibilities, or what could be opening up, or what the way things might look, or what it is you want to see happen, and how we could open to that. So tomorrow, I'm going to be sharing a little bit more about aligned manifestation. And we're just touching on that a little bit right now with the moon in a square to Mercury today. Saturday, August 6th, the moon is forming a square to Mercury in Virgo. So again, you know, the moon in Sagittarius, and that energy of how we tell the story. What are the details? What are the thoughts, the ideas? How can we reframe those? And how can we make that better? So instead of being the hard, the critical ones, the critical voices, shifting those. And tomorrow, again, I'm going to be sharing more about how to work with that energy to manifest the outcomes we want, to manifest the wonderful positive things that we want in our lives, for ourselves, for our families, for our communities, and for our world. So join me tomorrow. We'll be talking about aligned manifestation, and I'm so excited to share more with you then. All right. Thanks for watching. I'm here every day with your Astro Vibe of the day, so be sure to subscribe and you won't miss out on your daily dose of self-care. All right. Thanks for being here. See you next time.